friends, and welcome to the channel for the midweek video, and welcome to my den. Very excited to bring this one to you. And before we get started, I would just like to mention that Guy Solis from The Gentleman's Edge, also the Shaving Chronicles, I do believe he's having a foot surgery today. So Guy, best wishes, and hopefully everything goes well, and hopefully you have a speedy recovery. So getting right into this, the Mühle R102, which is this bad boy right here. I won this thanks to Chris at IAMCDB and his ongoing 5K for the second time giveaways. So be sure you're subscribed to Chris. He's doing giveaways like once a week, twice a week. And this also came to him via the Razor Company. The Razor Company is an outstanding member of the community and very supportive. So looking forward to getting into this. This is a 3-piece razor, and this is the R41 head. It's called the R102 because of the handle, which is white resin and chrome. So we are going to load this up. I know I don't usually show this on camera, but for first impressions, why not? And we are going to use the blade that came in the package, supplied by Mühle. And it is a Mühle branded blade, and other than that, I do not know anything about it. So there you go. Pretty cool idea on this razor. It is what they're now calling their that's on the top cap. I like to load the top cap first. I think we all do. The base plate. I'm going to show you that base plate real quick though. When I first picked this up, I thought this was an open comb, and if you can see those teeth on this safety bar, they are pretty pronounced, and they're calling this their tooth comb head. And so it's a hybrid of what they're saying. It's a hybrid between an open comb and a safety bar. So they have deep teeth cut into the safety bar. So pretty cool. We have just the tiniest amount of blade tab exposure at the sides, barely even negligible. Blade aligns in the head nice and evenly right off the bat. Perfect. All right, so we'll get cracking on the lather. Part of this gift package was also the Muhle Cream Aloe Vera. So we're going to bust into a quickish face lather with that. Cream, brush, cream. And get some of that here in the knot. Try and get some of that here in the knot. Something tells me there might have been a safety seal. There we go. It's kind of a thick cream by the looks of it. That should be plenty. Probably way too much. And we'll get into a face lather. And we're going to hork a bunch of cream right off the top of the brush. Nice. And this is a bit of a thick cream. I should have got that a little deeper in the knot. Oh well. Hope everybody's having a great day. Mine's going pretty good. Pleasant scent on this. This is the scent notes are aloe vera, and it uses the actual leaves of the aloe vera plant, or the actual juice, and with a light fragrance of oak moss and mint. Very pleasant actually. It's very light. I give it about a 4, maybe a 5 if I'm being generous on the old scent strength. Slightly minty, slightly woody. Smells good. Just smells like a classic cream, eh? So yeah, I hope everybody is having a great week. Things are kind of messed up here a little bit. Trying to get a blood work appointment for a pump clinic I have next week. And of course I was supposed to go Monday, and we had a big snowstorm here, and I couldn't get in because we couldn't get out of the parking lot here at the house. And you need appointments for blood work now, and of course they're hard as hell to get a hold of, and they book like 3 weeks in advance. And guess who can't get a hold of them for blood work? That's right, me. So I had to cancel my pump clinic for next week, and then they rebooked it for me to next month on a Thursday at 11:30, and I'm like, oh yeah, that should be perfect, until I went to put it in my calendar and realized I have an appointment at the eye doctor at 11, and that's just not going to work because the eye doctor tends to overrun sometimes. So now I'm just waiting on the pump clinic to get back to me with another appointment time. So yay, lots of fun. But anyway, what can you do? What can you do? This cream has taken water like a champ, I will tell you that. Definitely loaded too much in the brush, so keep in mind you can use this stuff a little bit more sparingly, which is good because it's $16.99 USD for this cream. I don't think that's a bad price though, as long as it performs, and we're going to find out here real soon if it performs. Got a bunch more mail calls on the way too. I'm very, very excited. I got all sorts of new stuff coming. All sorts of stuff coming. New to the channel. Some of the soaps aren't new on the market per se. One's a brand new soap from a brand new artisan. The other stuff is from established artisans, but it'll be new to my den. New to my channel. One more application of water with this Spiffo High Mountain White Knot, and then we'll get into the shave. For details on the razor, it is chrome and resin, or chrome plated in resin, I should say. It's probably a zinc alloy for the base metal, and yeah, that application of water did the trick. And yeah, resin for the handle. There's no knurling on the razor. It's a smooth bore, so that could definitely be off-putting for some. And we are going to we're going to put that to the test here. So usually I like some knurling on my razors, but you know what happens if you're a bit of a klutz and you know, you get some lather on your fingers and stuff. You're cleaning up. So I'm going to put some lather on the fingers. We're going to rest this under the pinky, and we're going to go. And yeah, it's slick. So yeah, I'm doing this one for the team. You definitely want to make sure your fingers are dried off if you're going to use a smooth bore razor. First strokes feel good. Definitely lots of blade feel. I've never ever used the R41, so this is a first experience for me. Blade feels not too bad though. And the cream is sufficiently slick. As you can see, you can finagle your way through that pass with lathery fingers. Not something I would recommend, though it's definitely slick on the hands with that smooth bore. I will dry it off for the next pass. Pretty good. First impressions, pretty good. I know these are marketed towards you know, people with heavier beard growth. I have weird beard growth. I guess you could classify mine as heavy in some regards, and but I have sensitive skin, so that's quite the combination, let me tell you. The blade feels pretty good. Some details on the razor. The weight is 6 64 grams, I do believe. And the length is 3 3/4, essentially 3.74 inches. And now we got that dried off, and now it's a little bit grippier. Still kind of want to have your wits about you though, because you do not have that knurling to give you a real good purchase on it. It is very efficient though. Very efficient actually. It got that jawline that kind of gives me some trouble sometime. That's encouraging. Still feels pretty smooth for all. Even with this this just Mühle branded blade. I have no idea what the blade is, but it seems to be performing well. So my skin seems to be agreeing with it. Very easy to find the angle on this, very intuitive, so that's good. Yeah, all in all, I'm enjoying this first impression with the Mühle R102. Now for me, I don't know if it would be, one that I'd want to do daily shaves with. I'd have to try a few blades in it and see. I think for me, if I was going to daily shave with it, I would probably benefit from, something a little on the smoother and milder side, like an Astra Superior Platinum, or even my beloved Voss Hod, because they're not the sharpest, the sharpest blade out of all of them. They're just nice and comfortable. Definitely getting some blade feel on this pass. It's removing the whiskers though. Removing them very efficiently, I might add. Just using a light touch. You don't need to manhandle these razors. If you're new to safety razor shaving, you just need to be a guiding force. There's no need to manhandle these or push them into your face. You just need enough pressure to maintain even contact with your skin. And just let the blade do its thing. And yeah, that's a really good little touch up here. Nice. We're going to call that good. That is damn near a BBS all over, just like that. Very nice, Mühle. Very nice. I can get down with that. All right, quick cold water rinse. I'm not really 100% sure on the aftershave, to be honest with you. I don't really. I'm gonna do some sniffing here. This does have a lovely oak moss vibe to it. Doing the cold water rinse. I love nice cold water rinse after a shave. Just feels nice on that freshly shorn skin. Helps seal up the pores, I guess, even though I think that's a bit of a misnomer, but I don't think your pores actually open, or close. I think they just is what they is, but it helps. At least it helps me anyway. It feels nice and refreshing. So I'm still picking up a bit of residual scent off that. I'm just wondering here if we go into the the jungle of aftershaves. Wonder Proraso green will. Yeah, the residual scent I'm picking up, and let's go with the brush. This is my scientific method for choosing a splash or complementary splash if I don't have the matching set. So I do believe they will play nicely together, and that is the classic Proraso splash, Proraso green, which is eucalyptus and menthol and some other good stuff. Healthy dose of alcohol. A little bit of tingle on the neck, but not much. It's a good shave. It's so nice, we're going to do it twice. Why not? I always get my hands on more of this, and I have a full bottle in reserve. Because that's how much I love Proraso green. Alright, well that is the shave, guys. That was my first impressions on the Mühle R102 and the Muhle Aloe Vera shaving cream. And I would give a thumbs up to both. Definitely looking forward to working with this razor with some different blades. I don't know if I'll keep that blade in it or not. I'll probably turf it and throw an Astra in there or a Vashad and see how that does. So anyway, that's a shave for today. Thank you so much for tuning in. I do appreciate it. And so, as always, be safe, be kind to one another. Most importantly, have a great day and an even better shave. We'll catch you in the on the weekend video. Peace, and I love yous.